Well, hi everyone. We're David and Jamie from The Rooted Marriage.
Our online marriage ministry here at Stonebriar Community Church.
And we would love to share with you a thought to encourage your marriage today.
You know, no matter what you own in life, everything requires a certain amount of maintenance and upkeep.
Lawns have to be mowed.
Dishes have to be washed. Floors have to be vacuumed.
Oil changes and tune-ups.
And the list goes on and on.
Doing the work of keeping things tuned up, healthy and moving forward is one of those things that requires diligent and consistent attention.
And our marriages are included in this.
In his book, The Second Mountain, author and columnist David Brooks identifies 3 attitudes in our culture that attack marriage relationships. And by attack, we mean that there's an attitude that erodes or weakens marriage relationships. What causes these erosions to happen?
Well, first of all, the marriage relationship is negatively affected when we choose self-protection over vulnerability.
Now, admittedly, with high divorce rates and painful relationship experiences in someone's past, it causes individuals to marry with one foot on the shore. They hold back at all times just in case they need to make a run for an exit. They like their marriage, but they want to make sure they stay safe as well.
And next, a marriage relationship is negatively affected when people enter into a task-based marriage versus a relationship-based marriage. Brooks refers to these as good marriages, but not great ones.
It's the dynamic where couples are good at achieving a task, such as achieving a certain income level, lifestyle, or even a certain number of kids raised a specific way. Like a sports team, they may be good at the goal, but a deep and passionate relationship isn't cultivated. And when the excitement of achieving the goal is reached, the relationship tends to dissolve. Sadly, one of the steadily climbing divorce rates tends to be in empty nesters. They've reached a goal, but find themselves disconnected from each other and their marriage.
The last erosion is an interesting one. It's the perspective of a me-centered marriage versus a we-centered marriage.
Now, follow me on this one. Today, we have the opportunity to be fantastically self-aware of our needs, wants, and goals for happiness and self-fulfillment. The challenge is that it can create an attitude in me that my partner, my marriage, my family aren't part of my journey to happiness. My inner needs will come first, and if they get in the way of that, it's time to move on so that my personal journey can continue.
Marriage is always a risk because it demands a total commitment from those stepping into that promise. But consider these encouragements from the way we see God lovingly craft marriage in His Word.
See, marriage works, and our marriages can stay healthy when we remember that.
Well, marriage is a covenant and not a contract, meaning it's a promise to keep, not a profit to manage. It means that my spouse wakes up every day with the full confidence that I'm all in.
Marriage was created for oneness. So that means that passion, love, and joy in our relationship is foundational. As Proverbs teaches us, the best way to protect our marriage is to enjoy it.
And lastly, marriage works best when I serve first and am satisfied second. As Paul writes in Ephesians 5, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. When I put the needs of my spouse first, I'm amazed at how they are empowered to care for me.
Marriage is hard work, but being faithful to my promise, pursuing my spouse's heart, and serving them before myself, it makes the work of marriage meaningful and beneficial.
For more practical tips, wisdom, and encouragement, we'd like to invite you to join us at The Rooted Marriage, online and on Facebook and Instagram. And check out our special Valentine's Date Night Kit event coming up soon.
Awesome. As always, we are praying for you and your marriage.
Till next time.